Well, I guess here goes nothing. Welcome back, Shakes. Let's see what happens. Not looking forward to this at all. I don't want him back. But hey, I lost. Comes the breaks. Well, this is different. This is weird. What the fuck is going on?
Greetings, residents of the Garden State and fans of Quarantine Action Wrestling. It's me, the Governor of New Jersey and Acting Commissioner of QAW. Yes, indeed, my interim reign continues on, as I have no idea where Diamond David Thomas and Wellington Arms currently are. So I must do my best to maintain the operational integrity of QAW, while also maintaining the operational integrity of my Garden State. Do those two roles overlap? Sometimes they do, but it's all right, because I have a wonderful cadre of advisors in my cabinet: George Bouncy, Bold Hard Bashan, the Fearsome Dragon. I feel as if I am able to discharge my duties in a way that satisfy all constituencies. Speaking of that overlap, I have a very special and important announcement. I've been consulting frequently with the public relations team here at QAW, and we've jointly decided that we need to rehabilitate the Doctor's image. Indeed, his time in the generation has sullied his name and reputation, as well as his fight against noted champion of equality Monster Darcy. After such a series of events, I owe it to the League to try to make the Doctor a better and more upstanding citizen. So I'm proposing to you a two-part plan. Part 1, the Doctor. Welcome to the Cabinet of New Jersey. You are now its Surgeon General, and its residents will look to you for medical guidance. Secondly, you are to record a series of health lessons for the benefit of QAW wrestlers and fans. Between your duties as Surgeon General and these excellent health lessons that I'm sure will be very compelling, I have no doubt that you will be beloved sooner than later. Also, on a personal note tonight, I have been informed that my people have spoken to Mr. Neptune's people, and apparently a match has been scheduled. I do not know the terms. I'm going to let Mr. Neptune announce them, but regardless of those terms, I have already agreed. I cannot wait to wrestle someone that dresses as well as I do. It will be a most exciting time. Speaking of excitement, we have a wonderful card for you tonight. Match after match. Some of them will immediately become legendary, I'm sure. So sit back, relax, and as always, enjoy Quarantine Action Wrestling. You're welcome in advance, and thank you for your vote.
New Jersey, each day your beauty shines from farmland to the shore. New Jersey, in this great land there is no place that offers more.
a claustrophobic mind, and I am not that vagrant kind. Baby, I just wanna take you home. You lose the grip and make it on your own. Later, you've got a claustrophobic mind, and I am not that vagrant kind. Not that vagrant kind. Yeah!
Welcome, all ye who enter into the passion pit of Atlanta, Georgia! Mike Mann joined as always for another edition of QAW's Pandemic, joined as always by Buckley Swantoon.
Thank you so much, Mike. We're here in Atlanta, the home of the saviors of this year. We are so happy to be in Georgia, folks, and we have one hell of an episode of Pandemic coming at you tonight.
Certainly do. We're going to be kicking things off with Education taking on Jacques the Lock, who's been behaving rather strangely thanks to that mask going back on his face. Lots of surprises, lots of action coming your way.
The debut of the Valkyries, Kung Fu Bruno, makes his return to the ring. We have an open challenge from our QAW men's champion, Juicebox. And folks, we're here on 2MB Studios. If you have not followed and subscribed already, please do so. Say hi to Ruxpin in the chat. Say hi to Booth Wellington in the chat. Say hi to Raj Andelman in the chat. Say hi to us.
Absolutely. It's free to subscribe and follow if you're an Amazon Prime member. Tell them 2MB sent you.
Okay.
Hey man, is that Freedom Rock? Yeah, man. Well, turn it up, man.
QAW, man. It's me. It's Jacques. Freedom Rock Jacques. I'm here to tell you, and I'm here to tell you that I'm here. Man, it's good to be here. So good to be back, man. It's groovy. It's really groovy. It's groovy. It's hip. It's alright. It's so groovy, it's out of sight. Sounds familiar. Huh, whatever. Anyways, came here to tell you I got an agreement with the governor. I'm coming for your music. I'm coming for all your music. KTD, Juicebox. Anybody who's done a song, Diamond David Thomas. Anyone who's had a song. The rights are gonna come to me. Because it's agreeing what the governor says. I beat you in a ring. I get the rights to your music. I'm making 8 tracks. I'm making LPs. I'm making EPs. I'm making records. I'm making cassette tapes. Because I am at the height of technology right now. Man, it's going to be so great. Education, you're first. You did a good tune, man. Good tunes. Good tunes on the last pay-per-view. Like that stuff. Make $1 million off of that. I'm gonna go platinum. First things first. I'm gonna have to turn it up, man. Cause I'm Freedom Rock. Peace.
Getting word of some kind of hullabaloo backstage, Buckley.
Yeah, I mean, some kind
Oh my goodness!
Oh, gee, the avatars of the clown, Bob Ross and Mr. Rogers, RIPBS, are attacking the clown.
The collective of the unstable. Oh my goodness! It looks like DJ Zombie's recovered from his stab wound, and he's coming to the aid of the clown.
Well, some discord amongst the undead there, but either way, we have a match, folks. Education, after defeating the dragon at the Scared Circle, he's reverted back to his original size. I guess the monster belt was just a temporary thing, but he's up against Jacques the Lock right now.
Certainly is. And there he is, the size we've come to know and love. Eddie, that tattoo is back to its normal size on his calf with the entire periodic table.
The entire periodic table. He's a huge hugely popular reference at trivia night, and also popular with the pandemic crowd. He's the first person there's some dispute over the win. He may not have covered the dragon, but they smashed the ring and he stood up. By Willard's call, Eddie Cation defeated the dragon.
By Willard's call and kindergarten rules, if you smash all the toys and one toy stands up on its own, that toy wins.
Exactly. That's why I had no friends in kindergarten, and I still have no friends now. But either way, Eddie Cation looking to put Jacques the Lock in detention.
Well, I'm glad my letter to you was very clear. We were former lovers, now former friends.
We are merely workplace associates, and this is not Jacques' music.
No, it's something about a radio? Oh, what the hell?
Whoa, new look from Jacques the Lock. It looks like the mask had a weird effect, folks. We're seeing freedom rock Jacques.
I mean, we are recording this days after the U.S. election has been decided. Perhaps the overwhelming Democratic force of the Blue Party has transformed Jacques.
I mean, he lost to the doctor at the Scared Circle in that mask versus mask match, forcing himself. Well, he had to put the Shakes mask back on, and it seems like it's brought out a completely other side of Jacques we haven't seen before. But that's why the doctor is now your hardcore champion, and Jacques is now freedom rock with Jacques.
Certainly is. He's looking to get far out, man. And, well, this is a quick reminder. Head over to QAWmerch.com/recycle your cans. Buckley is recycling that can that he just cracked into. Go ahead and open up a cold one. Shout out to Delia Payne and her fans only drinking that freedom juice as, whoa, Eddie goes to work on Freedom Rock Jock. Slap to the face.
Shout out to Delia Payne and her victory juice, and also shout out to TV&D and Brian Rock. This is a fresh can of Woo Pass, folks. If you want your own crate of Woo Pass, you can't buy individual ones. You can only buy them in crates. Check out QAWmerch.com.
We only sell in bulk. Shout out to Brian Rock Moonves, who not only he will bundle your crate of Woo Pass with a Lloyd Legacy Sharp bobblehead. Lloyd have mercy.
Lloyd also seems like he's, unfortunately, to the chagrin of the pandemic audience, Lloyd is on the injured list, folks. He's going to have surgery after his hellacious battle at Scared Circle, but I'm sure he'll be back sooner rather than later, and we wish him a speedy recovery.
Certainly to my chagrin, as the chagrin of Eddie Cation gets sent flying there, Jacques the Lock just sends him hurtling backwards.
I mean, you have to. This new attitude of Jacques certainly makes him an unknown, but also Eddie, again, his victory has been called into question, especially from the governor. But
Governor, one, not even a one.
Especially from the governor, but really, he came out on top of the dragon. He threw him through the ring to what many describe as the literal Christian hell of pro wrestling. He's a winner in my book. Whoa.
Whoa! Front handspring, but leads him right into a Michinoku driver there from Jacques, planting it.
You know, Eddie, for all of his heart and his ability, he really tries to pull out the big moves at the worst time.
Certainly, and folks, you will remember the week before the Scared Circle, Eddie Cation pulled off an upset victory against Juicebox. You wonder if Eddie will pull double duty and answer that open challenge later tonight.
And despite what's going on in the head of Jacques,
Cover. Not even a one.
Despite what's going on in the head of Jacques, we know how fierce of a competitor he is. Whether under the influence of the Shakes mask or not, he towers over Eddie here and certainly has the experience and the strength advantage.
Well, if the showdown with the Dragon proved anything, it's that Eddie is not intimidated by a size differential, and as you said, one of the more... just bouncing off the Jacques' rippling chest.
That rippling chest, folks, and that's our other sponsor for tonight, Rippling Tides. Do you want a hot tub to hang in with your bros? It's not gay, unless you want to do gay stuff in it. Rippling hot tubs.
Be sure to make sure that QAW sent you for the special cum vent that will allow it to not clog.
Sounds like my dorm in college. Oh, and now hitting Jacques the Lock with the binder.
Is this enough? One. Two. No! Jacques out at two. That binder, it was enough to keep down the QAW Men's Champion Juicebox, who again, we will see later his win over KTD means KTD has to shut up.
God, what a night that was. It's still all over Twitter, folks, when Juicebox, he beat KTD in that shut-up match to retain his Fauci Surprise contract. Tommy Jr. then beat Lloyd Legacy Sharp and the Clown in the main event at Scared Circle. Oh, and now a snowplow on Eddie here. Shock might be looking to follow this up. Yep, bringing him up to his feet.
Stalks the Educator, who is a ghost.
He is a ghost, don't forget. And now locking him in, arm in the back. That feel nothing more lariat.
Cover. Willard, come on.
Come on, Willard.
1, 2, no! Eddie still feels something.
He's still in this, and but again, as I was saying, Tommy Jr. won the main event to become the QAW Men's Champion. Legit. There's no bullshit around it, folks. He was an actual champion. Oh, and now looking to put Jock in detention.
Is this it? Is Jock gonna have to stay after school? 1, 2, no! Jock able to cheat that shoulder up. He's going home at his scheduled time.
Two strong competitors, but then Juicebox cashed in the contract and beat Tommy Jr. and is now your men's champion. One hell of a night, and we're still feeling the effects now.
Absolutely. Oh!
Ooh.
Huge power slam from Jacques there, and head over to the QAW Wiki if you'd like to get recaps and bios of the wrestlers, teams, and events here at QAW. Forearm there. We've employed the Talent's children to fill in the wiki.
They've had more jobs in this company than anybody else employed, and let's hope that they'll be on a W-2 soon.
More jobs than Morabuse.
Oh, hey, nice. The gatekeeper of the women's division. Oh, big clubbing blow there from Jacques.
Down goes Eddie. Jacques is feeling very confident, and this is his debut in this new persona. If he puts away a heavy contender like Eddie Cation, you gotta think he's back in title contention.
He's a man of many faces, but only one mask, and now looking to, following up there with Eddie here, trying to get something going.
Jumping back heel trip from those bell bottoms. Ringing the bell of education. Is he going to be ringing the school's out bell soon?
Just, blocking in again. There we go, another feel nothing more lariat.
2 in a row, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Freedom Rock is victorious.
There you go, folks. Freedom Rock picks up his first victory, or his latest victory, depending on how different he is. But either way, looks like it's paying dividends here for Jacques. And Eddie Cation back to his regular-sized win-loss woes.
Absolutely. You wonder if Eddie's going to have to reassemble a monster belt or some kind of other action accessory to be able to boost his stats once again, but you can't take his victory away from him. He beat Juicebox, he beat the Dragon. The competition in the QAW men's division keeps heating up.
Absolutely does. And also what's heating up is action in the QAW women's tag division, folks. After winning that match a few weeks ago, Deadlift and the Slamazon are teaming up and making their debut later tonight, folks. The Valkyries ride.
Certainly do. And coming up next, folks, you do not want to go anywhere. 2 men who look incredibly dapper in a suit, but not the dapper head clapper. It's the governor of New Jersey, the least divisive politician in QAW, taking on the man who swings on stars, Mr. Neptune.
Do clothes make the man? Well, they're going to in this match, folks. Don't go anywhere. More action coming up right after this.
Maybe in the future we'll have naked matches.
Again?
Hey there, it's me, Eddie Cation, everyone's favorite substitute teacher, defeater of dragons, and saver of pensions. This fight today felt different. Every fight I've done with QAW has felt very similar to me. Just boundless energy. This one was a struggle, and I don't know why. It was a lot harder than it had been before. And for some reason, I feel sore? Which isn't a feeling I felt since a long time ago.
ever since I entered the QAW, I've noticed a bunch of things about it. First, I'm very successful in it. Second, the attire. It seems that the majority of wrestlers dress either as though they're in a community theater production of Oliver, all ragamuffin, or they're dressed in spangles and leotards like some off-strip showgirls. Now don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against musical theater. But there are a few wrestlers who understand that how you look is important, that clothes make the man, like myself. One such competitor, a worthy competitor, the governor of New Jersey, like myself, a robust, virile man. Like myself, festooned with a luxurious mane. And like myself, understand that clothes make the man. It's important to look good. You look good, you are good. I also believe that wrestling makes the man. And so the governor's people have kindly agreed with my people that we should get together and wrestle in a clothes makes the man match. A clothes makes the man match is simple. The loser, pin, count out, submission, the loser has to wrestle in their next match wearing nothing but good old-fashioned Bob Backlund, Bruno Sammartino, Andre the Giant wrestling Spanx. Now I have the body to pull that off. Don't get me wrong. But when you have threads like this, what? So Governor, I'm looking forward to seeing you in the ring. And I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more of you after I win. I'm Mr. Neptune. You're welcome.
Well, fans, you're welcome. Mr. Neptune steps back into the squared circle after unsuccessfully challenging the Farm Boy for the Hydroponics Championship last week to take on the Governor.
You know, Mr. Neptune, a man, he currently has several lawsuits going on against different members of the QAW roster for stealing his catchphrase. You're welcome. The governor says, you're welcome in advance. KTD says, you're welcome and I'll take my thank yous now. It's a popular phrase, and Mr. Neptune believes that he has the sole rights to it.
Well, he's the patriarch of the gentleman. From him sprouts competitors like Kung Fu Bruno we'll see dangling later on with Bojack Horseman, the beautiful dude and Not Willie Nelson, the current QAW men's champions, as well as D Falcon.
They're definitely the most eclectic faction in QAW. It's still largely mysterious. We don't really know the origins of Not Willie Nelson, other than that he's Not Willie Nelson. But Mr. Neptune having an impressive resume in QAW so far, lasting the longest in that Men's Royal Rumble back in October. And although he did come up short in the Intergalactic Tournament, he's still got, it's still no easy challenge for the governor here.
Absolutely not. And again, head over to the wiki for QAW if you want to learn more about the mysterious origins of Not Willie Nelson, and of course to catch up on the 6-month reign that we have had thanks to, well, the quarantine. We'd like to give a quick shout out to the coronavirus for keeping us active.
And really shout out to everybody behind the scenes at QAW and at 2MB for giving us this home. And thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, we're here every Thursday at 8, and we have some exciting stuff in the future. And speaking of the future, somebody planned the future of his state, folks. the governor of New Jersey.
That's right, he's not a trash bag. He's not the future Rich Dembowski. He's the governor of New Jersey.
And also, we have to specify, folks, this is a clothes make the man match. These are two both very dapperly dressed gentlemen, but they have decided whoever loses this match has to wear old school wrestling trunks in their next match. So the governor hasn't fared too well in matches that determine his appearance before. So let's hope that he might be able to pull out a win here.
Well, what do you mean by that, Buckley? I happen to think that he looks rather charming with that hair on his head.
He certainly does, but we know how much he loves his natural baldness. He can sit. It's like a white tiger, something to be prized. And his hair may look great, but he certainly does not want to have it.
Well, here come these two prize fighters about to lock up. The governor scoops up Neptune. Beautiful vertical suplex. The governor, despite his smaller stature, he be small, but he be mighty.
He absolutely does. Two powerful competitors here. The governor has a bit more of a submission-based competitor, as we saw as he made Zip Zimmer tap out in that governorship match at Scared Circle, and certainly no mercy in his fights.
Not at all. Using the ring there for added leverage, trapping Neptune in that back suplex. Neptune able to reverse with a hip toss there. And yes, as we note every week, it is difficult in QAW to obtain a submission. No small feat to take down the up-and-comer Zip Zimmer.
Absolutely. Despite the difficulty, though, we have several competitors very specialized who do specialize in submission, as we saw last week in the main event. The Punisher, Kevin Paquette, made Carl tap out. So we'll have to see if he can do the same to Boston's biggest bad boy later tonight.
Tommy Jr. getting a measure of revenge on that. He was eliminated in the 2MB Rumble by Conspiracy Carl, and the Punisher and Tommy Jr. have declared war on QAW as they are on the warpath to fame and fortune.
They're one hell of a tandem, folks. And speaking of a warpath, we are leading up to Thanksgiving, folks. We will be having a show on Thanksgiving night in 2 weeks, featuring multiple elimination tag matches with our own series of potential living competitors.
A new gladiator enters the arena. Champions will fall. When victory is claimed, revolution begins.
It's not a Survivor series, folks. It's a different series.
Certainly is. And folks, if you're going to be sidling up to your family, waiting for any opportunity to get up from the table and watch television, QAW's got you covered.
Absolutely do. Now Neptune covering. Look at, old school, going down for that pile driver. Ugh.
Men in suits with pile drivers. We got them in spades here in QAW.
At least the governor, he had the sense to take off his jacket before he fights, but Neptune, you can see bulging out of his finely made suit.
One. Kick out at one. Well, as you said, bulging. This man, he's like Frank Sinatra. You never see him outside of his suit coat unless things get really serious. So, gets tackled there. You wonder if he were to don a singlet, would he become more powerful?
I mean, yeah, but perhaps both of it's like Piccolo wearing his weighted armor at Dragon Ball Z. Perhaps the suit's holding them back, and that's for training purposes.
Could be wearing weighted training clothing, and according to Freebird rules, the Gentleman of Jungle Magic, technically Mr. Neptune is a tag team champion. Any combination of that five-man tandem can defend the QAW Men's Championship.
That is true, but now the governor looking to hit the Neptune with the bridge and tunnel, but he doesn't lock in that bridge there. That might cost him.
QAW Men's Tag Team Champions, what I mean. Bridge and tunnel cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out at 2 by Neptune.
And of course, the women's tag team champions are Pruden popping out. That's Payne Austin and My Love Forever Sex Trap. And we'll likely see them in action again soon. But either way, the governor. And reminder, folks, is the clothes make the man match. Whoever loses will have to wrestle their next match in old school wrestling trunks.
Absolutely. The governor now just surveying his work here. He was victorious over Zip Zimmer, the heir to the Men's Warehouse fortune. Neptune, he might be a little bit drained from last week's challenge against the Farm Boy.
He might be losing that. Oh, now look at this. The governor turning New Jersey into a swing state.
How embarrassing, making Neptune sweat on a star. His catchphrase, his signature moveset. The governor's taking everything from Mr. Neptune.
Well, despite the governor's cheery exterior, we know just what a cunning, devious man he is, and he's looking to make that known.
1, 2, no! Neptune will not be put down by his own offense.
And again, we have to point out the Neptune's moon, the finishing move of Mr. Neptune, that avalanche powerbomb off the top rope is perhaps the most devastating move I've seen in all of QAW. If he can hit that in the governor, it might be curtains.
The only thing more devastating is the super kick of Mama Don's, and Mr. Neptune's, he's expressed some interest in both Geek McGee and in Mama Don's. I wonder if Neptune, his next goal is going to be to find love here in QAW.
Oh, big power slam there. But yeah, Mr. Neptune, shades of Willard.
1, 2.
Ooh.
All the interest in women, but none of the sex pestery.
Heads shades, not the full deal, but now reversing something on the governor here and looking to lock him in. No, just slamming that dick on the back.
Mm-hmm. Louis C.K. before the scandal.
Oh, guy, and just poking the governor in the eye there.
Oh, shin breaker to the governor, taking out his legs, and now Neptune feeling very confident he could be closing in on a victory here.
It's a really impressive eye poke maneuver when you can get through the glasses, but now he's just beckoning Governor up to his huge bionic elbow to the head there.
1, 2, 3, and that is it through negligence, because again, the governor's hand was under the ropes and Willard's an idiot. Mr. Neptune wins!
Rope breaks they're hit 10% of the time here at QAW apparently, but yeah, looks like the governor, again, a match that determines his future appearance. He loses again. He's got to stop signing up for these, but next time we see the governor, he'll be in some old school trunks, folks. But don't go anywhere, because coming up right after this, the Dragon, the senior advisor to the governor, returns to the ring against Gentleman Doug.
Absolutely, the trust fund baby himself, Gentleman Doug, who's been... Wait a second.
Wait, that's the future Rich. What's Rich Tombasi? He's bringing a ladder into the ring.
Oh my goodness, the governor, he's got to look out.
Oh! My God, right to the head. Rich Dombowski is pissed off, folks. That man is salty.
Fuck you, he won't do what you tell him.
Oh.
Lights out, Guerrilla Radio. Balls on parade!
Before Whiter Flight, I never knew what to say in the lunchroom or at the copier at work. But now with this app, all you need to do is type in a situation and it tells you exactly what to do. So this weekend, we went to the farmer's market.
Oh, good for you!
And then we went to a microbrewery that just opened up.
Oh!
Thanks, Whiter Flight. Whiter Flight's patented algorithms don't just help you know what to say, they also help you figure out what to do.
When my manager, Karen, invited me to a potluck at her apartment, I had no idea what to bring. But then I typed it into Whiter Flight, and I knew exactly what to make.
Oh, hi, Jenny. Thanks for coming. What did you bring?
Potato salad with absolutely no seasoning.
Oh, that's great. But what about the raisins?
How could I forget?
Oh,
Thanks, Whiter Flight.
Cause we all just don't wanna be big rock stars who live in hilltop houses driving 50 cars. Hell yeah!
Thanks, Butterfly. show, we've got the real deal, Tommy Jr.
The real deal has arrived.
And also joining us.
Oh my goodness, guys, I am so excited. I got everything ready for our slumber party. Look at, okay, I got Ouija board. I got the magic 8-ball. I got popcorn. I got your fruit roll-ups. Yo, I got this whole random ass bag of candy. I don't even know where it came from. I made sure to make voodoo dolls for each one of us, okay? So protect us tonight in case you have scary stories, because I get the flashlight. But it's scary. Okay, that's too scary. It's too scary. It's too scary. Okay, what should we do first? Like makeovers? Or, oh, wait. No, I know. Let's do truth or dare. Okay, truth or dare. Who's gonna go first? Okay, I'll go first. Okay, truth. No, wait. Dare. No. Let's do truth. All right, I'll do truth. Ready. I'm ready.
Truth. The Claire Bear. You recently debuted, but you and scored an impressive victory over Bold Hard Bashan, a fellow newcomer and someone we've never seen before, is a thing that I have to say ever since she defeated Old Turd for a large sum of money at our local snooker hall. Can you explain how your harrowing origin story gave you such raw power?
Oh, well, let me tell you, Turd, it was a tough time. I was working at Cleus, I was stocking the boxes, and then I just got pummeled by hundreds and hundreds of teddy bears. I was trapped for days. I had nothing to survive on but just straight teddy bears. And at that moment, I thought I was hopeless. Oh, I dug into my inner bear strength, my outer Clear's beauty, and now that's me. I'm fucking Clear Bear. Now I'm here. I'm ready to win the ring, honey.
Did you eat the bears?
I ate some of the bears. I had to do what I had to do, man.
Those tasted like Old Turd thinks they might taste a little like cotton candy that's gone stale in a closet.
Oh, honey, this is so good. You should try some teddy bears sometime. I swear to God, it's so good.
I'm gonna get some teddy bears.
Yeah, we'll have a teddy bear dinner one night, okay?
That sounds great.
I'll make my specialty for you.
This is the funnest slumber party Old Turd's ever been to. I guess I should also talk to Tommy Jr.
Yeah, Tommy Kins is up next. Tommy Kins.
Oh, did you want to talk to a relevant real wrestler that's going to put on a show for you, Turd?
It's your turn for the truth or dare.
Truth or dare, Tommy Kins. Truth or dare.
Truth. I want to speak the truth. Hit me with a question, Turd.
Tommy Jr. At QAW Scared Circle, you realize the conclusion of several months' worth of Rube Goldbergian scheming to defeat Lloyd Legacy Sharp, as well as the Clown in a triple threat match that the Clown entered at the last minute, and you managed to put your longtime rival down for a 3 count. My question to you is, how does it feel that it took me longer to form this question than it did for Juicebox to take that belt from you?
I'm going to tell you what, Turd.
Tell me.
I don't like the way you phrased the question, okay? I don't like the way you phrased that. Now, normally, the real deal wouldn't get involved in Turd Talk's affairs of being a talk show host, but I don't like the way you're talking to the real deal. I just want to make that known and clear to you, Turd. Okay, now I'm going to answer your question, okay, because I know the fans out there are probably wondering the same thing. Turd, I was hurt when the belt got taken from me, because you're right. Since day one, the real deal has been chasing that gold. The real deal has gotten this close many a times, only to be screwed out of the championship. I finally got my title shot. I finally got to go in there, and then you know what? The Clown comes out of nowhere and decides, I'm going to be in the match too, because I'm the Clown.
Hey, look at that. It's the best Clown impression I've seen all day. Hey, we're
having fun. Hysterical, kid. Hysterical.
Ridiculous. And you want to know, so he gets involved, and you want to know what the real deal does? He goes in there, and he takes care of business the way he said he would. You know what? Since day one, I've been calling everybody in this locker room out, Turd. Every one of them. And who stopped me? Almost nobody. So when I had that strap around my waist, it felt good, Turd. And when Juicebox took it, it really hurt. But you want to know something?
I do.
I don't care about titles anymore, Turd. I don't care about belts anymore, Turd. There's only one thing on my mind, Turd. You know what it is?
Is it the next question that I have for you?
It's war.
What's the next question?
I got another one for him. Tommy Jr., You recently appeared on Turd Talk and said that we'd never see you with a tag team partner. Now, however, you seem to be in an adorable bromance with the Punisher that is also a tag team partnership. My question to you is, how does it feel to be the first confirmed liar on Turd Talk as far as I can tell?
That's the truth. What's the truth? Truth or dare?
I'm the first confirmed liar on Turd Talk. Here's the thing, I said I didn't need a partner to get to the top, Turd. And you know what? I got to the top without a partner. Now that I've reached the pinnacle, I said, you know what? I'm going to wage war on this company. And I think that the Punisher, because that's how you say his name, Turd. Once again, I don't like the way you're asking questions and I don't like the way you're saying things. The Punisher.
The Punisher?
Because war is real and the Punisher is real and the real deal's real. The realest of real deals.
Speaking of real, Claire Bear!
I'm the Claire Bear. What's up?
I would like for you to do a truth or a dare.
Okay. I choose dare. I choose dare me.
Okay,
You fucking dare me, kid. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I'll do it.
All right, I got a good one. Let's see. Oh, Old Turd's got a great one. Claire Bear!
Yeah.
Old Turd dares you to find a partner and challenge the new big kids in the women's tag team circuit, the Valkyries, to a match. Valkyries.
Holy fucking shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking with me right now?
This is a
Fucking
dare
with me?
that I am putting to
Fuck,
you.
yes, let's fucking do. I got this, kid. I got this. Oh, it's going down. It's fucking going down. Oh, I challenge. I'll find somebody. I'm gonna find somebody fucking awesome. It's gonna be brilliant. I can't wait. This is good. Okay.
It's all in the spirit of the slumber party. Tommy Jr., braid my hair.
What's that?
Yeah, let's do Braden's hair. Let's do it.
Nobody touches the real deal's hair other than the real deal.
I told you today, Claire Bear, I want my hair braided.
Oh, yeah, I can braid your hair. Hold on. I got a truth idea for you, Turd. I got a
me?
truth idea for you. Yeah. Yeah.
Old Turd
It's a
never
truth.
gets
It's a
questions
question.
asked. All right.
Yeah. Okay, Turd. Truth or truth? Are you Pot Bear? Are you Pot Bear too? Are you Pot Bear? I mean, this right here. That right here. Where you from, hun?
Oh, Old
Are
Turd.
we related?
It's from the hills of Montana. Now, let me tell you, on my grandma's side, there was, in fact, a bear. We called him Uncle Bear. However, we did not know if that was an honorific or if it was a literal family member. I didn't ask too many questions because there was a door Old Turd did not want to open.
I knew it, bear. A bear can always tell a bear. I can tell. I knew it.
Old Turd has learned something. Uncle Bear was actually Turd's great uncle. Who knew? Tommy Jr., do you have any fancy family?
No, I don't have any bears in my family. I don't have anything weird in my family. No horsemen, no bears, no nothing. We're just a bunch of warriors.
Oh, that's good. I like that answer.
It
I
sounds
like
like
that
Tommy
answer.
Jr. wants to have a pillow fight.
Don't
Perfect
you
one.
do
A
it,
sparkly
Turd.
one for you, Tommykins.
Put that sparkly pillow right in his face. Old Turd can't wait. Old Turd can't host and have a pillow fight at the same time. So I believe that's the time we got. Keep wrestling, everybody.
And now the man with the soft spot on his head and in his heart. Gentleman Doug is taking on the Dragon.
Dragon again. We haven't seen him since the Scared Circle, in which he did lose to Eddie Cation, be it not by pinfall, but by being thrown through the ring. And Gentleman Doug riding high after his victory last week over the wrestling prodigy Nathan Burke. And when the governor put out the challenge, he said the Dragon needs to feast. Gentleman Doug was the first to jump at that challenge. Courageous, foolhardy, drunk, perhaps any of those things.
Absolutely. Formerly one half of the Nightmare Gentleman, as Fear itself has gone on to go corporate, but we wish him the best in his latter climbing ways. Gentleman Doug sticking with what brought him to the dance, and that is his family's wealth and a surprising toughness.
That is a rumor, folks. Our new 2MB executive producer, our benefactor, Mr. Fear, does bear some resemblance to Fear itself, but sources have yet to confirm or deny if they're the same person. But either way, something you can't deny is, the bravery in Gentleman Doug looking to go up against still perhaps the most dominant competitor in QAW. Now that Eddie has reverted back to his normal size.
Wait, is that where Fear Itself was? I was on the Magnifique's LinkedIn and I saw that him and Fear Itself were connected.
They have, I don't have LinkedIn. I haven't had a job since before this one. But either way, the dragon appearing in that ring of flame.
We play fast and loose with employment contracts here in QAW. We're paying KTD more than half of our operating budget. I don't know if that's wise.
Everybody else has a W-2. They made me fill out an X8. I don't even know what that is.
It's Mega Man.
I had to play a Mega Man game for my taxes. It was the weirdest thing.
Well, we certainly hope that you absorb your dividends, debts, and credits as the Dragon is looking to cash in here on Gentleman Doug, looking to drain the finances of, well, the substantial wealth of the Gentleman Doug family.
All your favorite Mega Man bosses, Storm Eagle, Chill Penguin, and Accounting Hamster. The three coolest.
Head over to QAWmerch.com/Accounting Hamster to get your Mega Man X8 plush. If you're an Amazon Prime member, it'll be delivered to your house in 2 to 3 wood chip days.
The holidays are coming up, folks, and nothing is a better stocking stuffer than your Accounting Hamster plushie.
Absolutely. We understand that it's based on our own QAW accountant in terms at least of the bulge, but that's just a rumor. I have my own hamster accountant, and it's not really a plush, but he does manage my finances and sleeps just adorably.
Absolutely, but somebody who's the complete opposite of adorable is just the Dragon. This the way he approaches the ring, just that soulless demeanor. He almost looks like the loss to Eddie didn't bother him at all. He still looks the exact same. Doesn't seem to be shaken or astray in his eyes at all. I'm still terrified.
Militant residents of New Jersey, along with fans of the cabinet of the governor of New Jersey, will just write off that loss, as technically he wasn't pinned or submitted, but here we go, undefeated in singles contest except for that Eddie loss. And a bicycle kick, and oh boy. Oh! Down goes Doug.
Dragon already making it known that he is the... Whoa!
Whoa! 8 feet of the Dragon sent spilling over the top. Gentleman Doug is not going to be an easy out.
Oh, I spoke too soon. Looks like the Dragon might still be feeling effects of that ring-demolishing match. Gentleman Doug's got a one-up here.
All the credit in the world. Gentleman Doug, he's been known to go on hot streaks. They really only get extinguished at, frankly, the worst time. That's an 8-foot vertical leap.
Gentleman Doug has been hitting the gym. You can see famous for his swamp ass and now famous for his vertical gains. He is bringing it to the Dragon here.
Well, he's going to have to stay moist, stay frosty if he's going to overcome the Dragon gets slammed from on high.
Oh, geez, that slam there might have been a message to Eddie, almost looking to slam Gentleman Doug to little Christian hell. But now Gentleman Doug, look at his arm all the way up there.
Good Lord, we have had magic, we have had scientific... Gentleman Doug, he used to be part of Creative Control. Oh!
Gore! Gore! Gore!
Wisely rolling out of the ring there, he's got gored in half. Maybe he had some of the doctor's serum to enhance his arms.
Yeah, and actually after that champion versus champion match, the doctor last week losing to Monster Darcy in a very competitive match, but it seems like he's obtained some blood and sweat and hair samples from Monster Darcy. What could the doctor possibly be doing? And also, as we just saw, it's been announced the doctor is now the Surgeon General for the state of New Jersey. The governor is filling his cabinet with QAW wrestlers, folks.
Absolutely. A firm congratulations, as not only the Senate race in New Jersey was decided, but also the governor's race through, well, questionable means. The governor gets 10 more years of being governor of New Jersey.
Not entirely out of the realm of the possibility in today's day and age, but look at that huge military spine buster on Doug. That's it. I don't think Doug has anything left after that.
I'd have to fire a 21-gun salute at his funeral there, because he has been planted. Oh, and happy Veterans Day. This week was Veterans Day for all of our servicemen. We appreciate your service as Gentleman Doug pummels a dragon.
No, Doug almost, yeah, okay, look, Doug's not out of it yet, but he still can't. Dragon wants to lock in that choke slam, but Doug's not letting it happen.
Absolutely not. He's oh my goodness. The two of them missing in the middle. Wait, he's got the dragon staggered. Oh! Rolling lung blower. Down goes the dragon.
Innovative stuff from Gentleman Doug. And again, if the dragon could lock in that fist around his neck, oh no, looks like he's doing it. Bringing him up. Oh.
Shout out to Nate the Great. Another serviceman here. But he's got Gentleman Doug locked in a Boston Crab. Willard is now just sticking his finger in his ear. That's weird.
Yeah, and again, Gentleman Doug's arms pretty much right on the ropes there, but Willard not calling it. We really need to look into some training for Willard, but Dragon throwing Gentleman Doug into the corner, going up.
We should ask KTD if he'll give us some money for HR training. Oh! Avalanche bomb cover. 1, 2, 3, and the scaly weight of the dragon crushing the dreams of Gentleman Doug.
I mean, what did you think was going to happen, really? Props to Gentleman Doug, and he had a great win over Nathan Burke last week, but come on, it's the Dragon. Eddie seemingly proven, even after consuming the Monster Belt and becoming his supersized form, still had one hell of a match against the Dragon. I don't really know who could look to stand against the Dragon if he's still interested in competing here in QAW.
He towers over every other competitor. The only man who was even close to his side was the beautiful beast before transforming into the beautiful dude. He's a tall mountain to climb, and folks, I'd hire a Sherpa if you're looking to get to the summit of that, man.
Absolutely. Mount Everest might be shrinking, but the Dragon certainly isn't. And now just not even acknowledging his victory, just seemingly off to burn his next grist mill. But we're certainly on to our next match, folks. Coming up right after this, the War Machine has come back. Tommy Jr. and the Punisher, Kevin Paquette. Well, Boston's biggest bad boy, he's volunteered to take them on by himself. So we're going to have to see how that turns out for him.
And if you don't like handicap matches, too bad!
Too bad!
People keep asking me why I joined up with Tommy Jr. When the question you should be asking yourselves is, why have I been off your TV screens for so long? Why, after having a pinfall victory over the former OK Provincial, whatever the fuck that belt's name was, Jacques Leroux, I wasn't the first in line for a title shot when he got it? Ask yourself why. Since day one of being in this company, I have been getting absolutely screwed. First by Don't Touch Our Nuts. Now with all this booking bullshit. When I first got here, I thought it was going to be all about winning and belts and glory. But it's not about that anymore at all. Now, it's personal. I want to make this establishment pay. By any means necessary. If James Maloney or anyone else has anything to say about that, I got 2 words for you. Too bad.
Boston's biggest bad boy, James Maloney here. And I got a message for you, sad boy and mad boy. Did you really think the bad boy was gonna waste his time on you? Ha ha ha, get real. And speaking of getting real, no one's gonna even consider you a real threat unless you prove yourself to me. No. If you have to prove yourself to the whole QAW tag team division, if you want anybody to think that you're still the real deal. But I'm a kind man, and I'll give you a chance. Tonight, I'll have a little test for you in the ring. So if you want to prove yourself to all of QAW, I'll see you in the ring. And if you don't want to show up, it will just prove to us that you're, how do I put this in terms you'll understand? 2 chumps. And if you don't like it, too bad. Wake up, you got a match.
Boston's biggest bad boy, Snidely Whiplash, who could tell the difference? He's here and he's taking on War. What is it good for? Absolutely Tommy.
Speaking of War, he kind of looks like Wario like that, doesn't he? But either way, he's certainly somebody who has moved completely on from the generation, looking to still make his own name here in QAW as a singles competitor with no assistance from them. He's taken on Tommy and... Wait, hold on. That's not Boston's biggest bad boy. That's Boston's smallest bad boy.
What a bait and switch! Boston's smallest bad boy. His second match ever here in QAW. God, he's tiny.
Yeah, he's James Maloney, Boston bad boy through and through, yet the smallest, not the biggest. But either way, yeah, it looks like he pulled a fast one on Tommy and Punisher. But again, the smallest bad boy, still a strong competitor here in QAW if he's anything like his bigger counterparts.
Absolutely. Did you ever say to yourself, hey, I wish Boston's biggest bad boy would wrestle more often, but more like Morabuse? Yeah, he's about to do fine.
I would put smallest bad boy a bit above Marabuse here. Marabuse, for all of her heart and her soul and her popularity with the crowd, I don't think she hasn't won a single match, has she?
She has not. She's similar to D-Money, who had to invade the body of a male competitor to get a win. She has not.
Well, a pairing looking to invade QAW by means of war, looking to get what they feel they deserve. It's Tommy Jr. and the Punisher.
Absolutely. Go ahead and look up Kevin the Punisher Paquette on IMDb. He has a hell of a headshot.
He certainly does. And look up Tommy Jr. on IMDb, but it's I Major Douchebag. That's where Tommy Jr. is, because fuck him.
Got him, Buckley.
Yeah. Check out my roast battles every week on Instagram.
QAWmerch.com/Buckley's Roast Battle. And of course, search on Instagram not only for Quarantine Action Wrestling, but for Buckley's Roast Battles. You can also find the latest, the greatest in terms of the livelihoods of our QAW competitors. Go ahead and patronize Instagram. They're not owned by Mark Zuckerberg or anything.
Why not? We're kicking it off here. Smallest bad boy running straight into Kevin the Punisher Paquette there.
Oh, good luck. Here we go. Oh, but a surprising belly-to-belly down goes the Punisher.
All right, again, give some credit to smallest bad boy here. We have plenty of smaller powerhouses in QAW. The Governor, the Doctor.
Jack and Jill went up the hill. When they tumble, the crowd will be broken. Where is the hill? Who is the water? Why is the pail? Think, QAW fans. The revolution is coming.
Kevin the Punisher Paquette even. He might have a chance here, but it's still a handicap match, folks. And the first handicap match we saw was Iron Brew against Big Mama Don's, handing her her first ever loss in QAW at the time. So not looking good.
Hats off to Big Mama Don's accepting that handicap match. And yes, as you said, teams have a 100% win ratio here in QAW. You wonder if the Dragon would have success against 2 men at once.
Very well could. Almost as much success as Sex Trap, perhaps. But now locking him in that triangle hold there. But Smallest Bad Boy slams his way out.
Yes. Able to break it up there. Almost looks like a sex triangle. Did you and Sex Trap ever try that hold?
We certainly did. We tried every hold, but the only hold I want to do is her in my arms late into the night as we cry each other asleep.
That's really lame, Buckley. And now Boston's Smallest Bad Boy sends him into the ropes. Oh, and just bounces off of the Punisher, who is not lame. He's a former #1 contender. Had a hell of an outing against the former champion Lloyd Legacy Sharp, Kevin the Punisher. He's here to win, and here comes his partner.
Locking, just twisting up Bad Boy there.
Tequila Sunrise. Oh, and just crushing the other leg.
Oh God, this is the kind of aggression we're going to be seeing from Tommy and the Punisher. Just tying them up and striking that weak point.
Tommy lets him up. Jesus, he's a piece of shit.
Already pressing the advantage 2-on-1 against the Smallest Bad Boy. You know they're not upset at all that Biggest Bad Boy pulled this swerve, honestly. They'd rather be facing a smaller opponent.
Well, folks, get those hashtags going. BSB, not the Backstreet Boys, but Boston's Smallest Bad Boy. If you think he's going to win, hashtag war. What is it good for if you think the Punisher and Tommy Jr. have it made? Wait, what's going on backstage?
Wait, look at that. That's Rich Dembowski. He's attacking the Doctor.
Oh my goodness, the Doctor's a champion. Rich Dembowski, he's headhunting.
Rich is going on an absolute rampage throughout the whole arena tonight, folks, taking down the hardcore champ.
He's done being business casual. He's all business.
Apparently, and still all business is Tommy just slamming the Smallest Bad Boy's head against that diamond-encrusted apron.
Just ricocheting the Smallest Bad Boy's forehead. He hasn't been lacerated yet. No blood tonight here in QAW, but hey, if you're in the splash zone, get those ponchos ready. QAWmerch.com/blood poncho.
We stole them from SeaWorld.
Sure did. Thank you to all the orca whales who are also watching tonight on C-SPAN. C-SPAN, the channel for what? Aquatic animals, Buckley. C-SPAN.
And you tell me that my stories are lame, Mike, but either way...
It's a real channel!
Okay. Yeah, what's next? Ocean News?
I didn't know you watched Ocean News.
I do. That's how I learned about the oil spill. And that's it. Anyways.
Oh, right, that one. That oil spill.
The oil spill, you know, the big one.
Right. Now Tommy grabs... Oh! Slippery like an oil slick. Boston's Smallest Bad Boy with a Northern Light suplex. He's holding his own.
If he had locked in that bridge there, he may have pulled off an upset here, and he's starting to get something going against Tommy and the Punisher here.
Absolutely no.
Yeah.
Goodness.
We're gonna see it, folks. If you haven't had dinner yet, Tommy's having it now. Ciao, enjoy.
Oh, and Willard just getting a closer view. Again, he's a red dot on a map waiting to happen, folks.
He absolutely is, but now this Spanish fly from Tommy, jeez.
Tommy has had enough. He has headed to the top to put an end to this one.
Willard backing off, smart move.
Oh, but of course, Tommy is just this full of himself. He wants Boston's Smallest Bad Boy to see it coming. Oh!
Ooh. Impressive avalanche flying heel kick there, and they're just putting the final touches on this present of victory.
Absolutely. Shades of All Japan Pro Wrestling's Yoshitatsu, who we understand is a fan of QAW, and if we ever get QAW Japan rolling, we'll happily welcome Yoshitatsu.
Please, again, if you have not followed or subscribed, please do so and check out all the other content in the channel. But look at this, Tommy looking to put a pin in it with his signature as he flies coast to coast.
Hurting his own back just to put an exclamation point through the forehead of Boston's Smallest Bad Boy. This has to be it.
And you know he wants to take the glory of the pin for himself.
1, 2, 3, under the approving glare of the Punisher, who is hyped for that win. War is victorious.
I mean, again, you may not like them, but you cannot deny what they get done in the ring. It was a handicap match, folks, but that was just a complete dissection of the Smallest Bad Boy there. And certainly, I mean, you know they're not going to take kindly to Boston's Biggest Bad Boy pulling him a bait and switch there. So we may not see the last of these two tangling with the Bad Boys. But again, victory goes to Tommy and the Punisher.
Boston's smallest bad boy at least getting to rub Tommy's face in it before having to eat, spinning heel kicks, coast-to-coast drop kicks. The real deal is just that, folks. He might be the shortest reign in QAW Men's Championship history, but he is the real deal.
Well, don't go anywhere, folks. Coming up right after this, we have another member of the Gentlemen as Kung Fu Bruno takes on Bojacked Horseman, Andrew Mayer the Horse.
Kung Fu! Horses! What else do you need? It's 2MB Studios. Catch the toast.
Okay.
In the ring!
Stuck in the same habitat.
Like a house!
Can't agree on a thing.
No.
One says apartment, the other says flat.
What's a flat?
Mismatch, mama mismatch.
I'm gonna make you flat in a minute.
Mismatch, also mismatch. They're wrestlers, I guess they both drink, but other than that.
Fuck.
Let's see.
Ugh. Bloody sore from that fucking surprise attack in the locker room. I know what'll fix me right up. Some fucking hard-earned sweets. Where the fuck? Where's my chocolate? Where are my sweets? Come on then. Oh, fuck no. What the bloody hell are you fucking doing?
Research?
With my bloody fucking snacks?
Yeah?
Look, I don't bloody care if you're having your period, but you're about to be bloody in a minute.
Oh. Was that a fucking threat?
I fucking think it was.
Oh, really? Cause I'll do so much to you. I'm a uterus. I'm almighty powerful when I'm out of the body. So don't even at me. Don't at me. Don't fucking tweet me. Don't Facebook me. I can eat all the candy I want. I'm menstrual, baby.
Come here.
No, ow. Hey. No. Oh, my lubes. My tubes, Delia? Uterus? What are you doing interrupting my menstrual nap time?
Tell your bloody guts to stay away from my sweets.
Are you threatening my uterus right now?
Yeah? And what if I am? What are you gonna do about it?
What am I gonna do about it? You just wait and see what I'm gonna do about it next week, baby.
Next week? What's that supposed to mean?
Let's just say that when I deal with my moon time, when that's all over, you're in for a mother of a good time next week. Swole pun!
Oi! Are you eating my sweets too?
Look, a distraction!
Fuck you guys! Come back here! Fuck! Get back here!
Swole! No! find me there.
We spend our whole lives looking for that special someone. But who's right for you? Introducing Quick Passion.
Oh, hi! I'm just doing yoga. I'm also looking for my warrior, too. That's why I chose Quick Passion.
I was with my girl in 2004 when a farmer shot me in the face with buckshot. He said, "Get away from there." Now, some people might say my girl was a tractor. And to those people I say, you don't know what love is. Well, I do. And that's why I trust Quick Passion.
Every 45 days, somebody finds their special somebody on Quick Passion. That's what makes us the #1 service for when you're looking for something, I don't know.
In my 20s, I didn't know who I was. And in my 30s, I'm just always on the go. That's because I have irritable bowel syndrome. So I'm really looking for somebody with a great sense of direction and no sense of smell. And preferably somebody who appreciates my spontaneity. That's why I trust Quick Passion.
It ain't easy trying to find someone that'll lather your body up with hand sanitizer, chew gum, and throw it at you while you sleep. But that's why I trust Quick Passion.
Quick Passion. We don't judge.
He was the best friend I had in this league. When I came ashore trying to punish all those who have polluted this planet, I didn't trust anyone. But El Luchador seemed like an upright guy. He seemed like the kind of guy I could trust. I was gravely mistaken. My heart is broken. But my fists aren't. That's right, Luchador. There's only one thing that's gonna make me feel better, and that is kicking your ass. I'm calling you out in a one-on-one match. Winner gets trash wife. That's right. The winner gets my wife. Are you interested? Or are you gonna be the coward you've been this entire time, Luchador? Hiding in the shadows and plotting behind me. Well, why don't you take that plotting to the ring and see how well your planning works out when I come at you to take out the trash.
And now the other half of Animal Farm, Andrew, the Bojacked Horseman himself, Andrew Mayer, taking on Kung Fu Bruno, who has been a bit more brooding since Mr. Neptune's been, well, gallivanting around QAW without him.
Seems that way, but we're also a new thing. We're seeing Andrew Mayer and the Farm Boy go off on their own paths, their individual paths, chasing glory. And the Farm Boy already a champion, the hydroponic gardening champion now, and he defended that last week against Mr. Neptune. So we'll have to see if Andrew Mayer the horse can replicate that single success.
Absolutely. Look at that horse getting funky, folks. And as you said, the QAW men's tag team division, highly competitive. But if these teams are splitting up, they may be looking for singles glory like the Farm Boy found.
Just call him Mr. Ed, because those are some finely educated feet as he's dancing out to the ring. And you cannot deny the popularity of Animal Farm and of Andrew Mayer.
Absolutely. Who could forget that classic quote from the 2MB Rumble when Andrew Mayer reminded us all that his nose is also a trumpet.
That's still playing on Twitter, folks. Hashtag Andrew Mayer's nose is a trumpet. Remember it from that first show on 2MB. I watch QAW every Thursday night. Venmo me $45.
Absolutely. It'll help the Talon's children be able to buy candy and sweets as they update the wiki. Head over to the QAW wiki to learn more about what's happened at the 2MB Rumble, the Scared Circle, and what's to come from the entire roster of QAW.
Absolutely. Follow on Instagram, and again, check out all the other content on 2MB, like the Rehash Fridays at 10:30 p.m. hosted by our own Crusher Cavaclaw, Nights of Prospects Saturdays at 8, and a lot of other great content on the channel.
goodness. It's like someone took a sword to a guitar. Well, there he is. There's Kung Fu Bruno.
That's yeah, not coming out to the dulcet swagger that the gentleman's known for. He's looks to be a man possessed almost.
Oh my goodness. Something may have literally gotten into Kung Fu Bruno here. We've heard rumors backstage that separating from the body of the Falcon may have, well, warped the soul of Kung Fu Bruno. You wonder if the shoulder is still the way it was. We know Maxilon cast a healing spell on the Falcon. Perhaps the Kung Fu Bruno, the magic's wearing off.
I mean, if on the Falcon there was an angel in D Falcon and the devil in Kung Fu Bruno, we've seen this persona fractured, and it looks almost like unhinged, but he just echoes of the mysterious ferocity here. I've never seen somebody like this.
Oh my goodness, it looks like he dislocated both knees.
His sword went through his foot there, almost a phantasmal blade he's got.
Good lord. I mean, we've seen the Doctor, we've seen Boston's Biggest Bad Boy be almost Terminator-esque in their flexibility. It looks like Kung Fu Bruno, he is at least stepped up his game here against Andrew Mayer.
Well, he might have to. He hasn't had the best record yet in singles competition, so let's see if this new attitude works well against our resident horse.
Here we go. Immediately hops over. DDT to Bojack Horseman. I just hope that he doesn't go for the legs. I always get nervous when they go for the legs.
Andrew Mayer, that completely took him for a loop. He had no idea where he was after that DDT.
Oh, swift kick to the back there. Kung Fu Bruno is just pouring it on. Oh, firing up though. Bojack Horseman, gets reversed in the corner. Swift kick to the midsection there, and
God, you heard that thud echo across the 2MB arena, but he putting up Andrew Mayer on the top.
What does he have in store here? Oh, shot to the horse kidneys. What does he have in store? Oh!
Oh my God!
Inside out landslide suplex. Kung Fu Bruno adjusting his gi, and now they've been a little disoriented there. Maybe just.
I think he thought about putting it away, but no, he wants one more chance here to inflict some pain on the horse.
Oh!
Turn him into glue.
Curb stomp that poor horse. He has a long. Uh-oh. What does he have in store here?
Oh my God, right to the face of Andrew Mayer's huge horse head. He is completely knocked out.
Cover. 1, 2, forget about it. Kung Fu Bruno is flawless in his victory.
God, absolutely brutal there, folks. I haven't seen a horse lose that badly since the Kentucky Derby when I entered my horse in. Big hoof, dude. But either way, Kung Fu Bruno, a decisive victory over the horse.
Shout out to Big Hoof Dude, who we understand is happily retired. He's a big fan of the channel. You can check him out, hopefully, on Good Mornings, Monday morning with Chloe Zwiker. We understand he might be coming on that Monday morning show soon.
Check out Hello World on Monday mornings. But again, one hell of a victory for Kung Fu Bruno. The Valkyries, Deadlift and Slamazon coming up next.
They're not horses!
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I already told you I'm the cutest in the game. I got hello.
Tag team partner. I think I know just the guy.
Hello?
Yo, Breckstream. Truth or dare?
Dare.
I dare you to kick ass with me in a tag team match with the Valeries. I mean the Valvolines. No. Valkyries, yeah.
I accept.
Yes. Oh, bitch. You know what this means. Team up.
Team up.
Team up. With our powers combined. Bear.
Breakfast.
We are Brecken Beer. We cooking up something
furious.
Hola there, Lift. I am so excited to have you on my team for the tag team championship.
Hello. I'm also excited. I've never been part of a team before.
Oh, well, I am sure that you noticed because of my personal invitation to you for the Amazon's tag team elimination special. That of course I am so happy that you have been the one who has won. Because I think we will make an excellent team. No?
Yes, yes. We are going to. I mean, it's not really a question of whether or not we're going to win. We're going to crush everyone.
Yes, it will be too easy, especially this week. We are fighting, let's see, a stuffed teddy bear from a teenager's ear piercing shop and breakfast foods. So it will be very easy. I do not understand why this is her gimmick. Desayuno, I guess it is the most important meal of the day, but I think that we will eat her for breakfast, no?
Is it a person or is it breakfast?
No,
Is there gonna be
it is a person. She is a woman.
We're not actually going to eat a person, are we?
No. We will pick her up and we will throw her into the ring.
Okay, I know how to do that.
Yes.
I wasn't comfortable with cannibalism. I'm sorry, I'm really nervous and I'm trying this new lipstick and I feel like it's not the right. Does it look okay?
Sí, me gusta mucho. For me, I think it is scary. It is how you say intimidating. No, I think people will look at you and they will see the specter of their own death in your face.
Awesome.
Okay, well, this Thursday, you and I, we will destroy Claire Bear and Breckstream in the ring, and then we will take care of all of the tag teams.
I think I believe that you're right. Because there's nothing that can get in the way of two incredibly strong women like us.
Deadlift, make sure that you keep training for the rest of the week, and of course, I will see you in the ring on Thursday evening.
I would never stop training. Of course I'm gonna train.
Okay, well, make sure you get some sleep and try not to take things too seriously, okay? And I will see you en jueves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll see you in the ring.
The most powerful duo QAW has ever seen.
We are unstoppable.
We will fight with honor, ferocity, and no mercy.
Just like the legends foretold, the Valkyries will choose who will win and who will lose in battle. And you, Claire Bear and Breckstream, will lose.
And now the debut of the Valkyries is deadlift. Slam-a-thon, the QAW Women's Champion, taking on, well, an on tandem here of Claire Bear and Breckstream.
I mean, both Breckstream and Claire Bear heard about this new debut, and they are nothing if not foolhardy to just throw themselves at the biggest challenge they can find. Claire Bear really echoing that Boston scrappy spirit, and Breckstream, she had an extra helping of eggs this morning, and she is rearing to go.
One egg at 70 calories, 8 grams of protein. If you load up on enough of that, not only are you going to be hyped up like Breckstream is, but you're going to be building some excellent endurance in those quick twitch muscle fibers. She is hyped up.
Absolutely. And again, we saw her make her debut last week, putting down Mara Buse in effective fashion with that flapjack flip. And she still got plenty left in the tank and plenty more to prove. She wants to go up against the best that the QAW women's division has got to offer.
You mean to tell me she beat Mora Boost?
I know, right? It's crazy.
I go away for 1 week and Mora loses.
Do you ever get that table made, by the way?
I did!
Okay, good. Glad to hear it.
I'd like to eat a hearty meal at it, a breakfast perhaps, or maybe just peck somebody like Claire Bear tends to do.
Absolutely, and Claire Bear is picking up a win over Boldhard Bastion last week, even though there was interference from Big Mama Don's, but a win is a win, and Claire Bear looking to add another to her stack coming up. And that, as we saw earlier, her and Tommy Jr. were on Turd Talk this week, a potential joining of the minds in Claire Bear and Tommy Jr.
Absolutely. We saw the Generation incorporate AC Volts into their stable of foes once upon a time. So you wonder if War is about to get much cuter, much more clarified.
We might see, but she's a badass through and through. Claire Bear is, and just that Boston spirit, that Boston nastiness, and just attitude. And I mean, honestly, her and Breck Stream might make for a pretty fierce tandem.
Certainly a bit of an odd couple, but once they get on the same page, and my goodness, what would you think the title of a book these two would write? What would it be called?
It'd be called Breakfast in Dorchester, but now here we go, the debut with the Valkyries.
Good Lord!
Oh my God! Look at this.
Well, our LEDs broke again. Thanks, Deadlift. At least that part stayed the same.
Her ability to shatter the lights, but look at just towering as they come in. We like a roar of thunder in the distance. You know it's coming, folks, and the Valkyries are here.
It's coming, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. Just the roll of thunder, as Garth Brooks once said, the thunder's about to roll. Is it about to roll over Breck Stream and Claire Bear?
And again, our QAW Women's Champion in the Slamazon and Deadlift putting down Swole Brittles at the Scared Circle as they finally resolve their feud. But I mean, these are the two strongest and most intimidating women in the QAW Women's Division. And now that they've teamed up, I'm not sure. Claire Bear and Breck Stream have definitely bitten off more than they can chew.
They have this entire arena chanting Swole.
Swole, 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 swole. I mean, that's what they are, folks. They are as swole as they come, and Claire Bear and Breck Stream they're gonna have to see what they can do here.
The daughter of Hella, the Swole One herself, Deadlift, squaring off against Breck Stream, and here we go. Oh, backbreaker brings down the Breakfast Champion.
And I mean, at least we know Deadlift, she likes to take her time at the start of a match. She likes to scout out her opponent and devise the best strategy here. And she adheres to a strict code of honor. So we'll have to see exactly how she deals with the unpredictability of Breck Stream.
Absolutely. Breck Stream, she shouldn't seem to follow anybody's lead unless they have a frying pan. You wonder if Claire Bear is going to be able to keep her under control.
Or Breck Stream's going to be able to control Claire Bear. Claire Bear doesn't seem like the type to follow any rules, much less respect the wishes of her partner. Oh, look at that!
That is a mistake.
Oh, just cold cock Deadlift there. Yeah, that might have lit a fire in the daughter of Hella's eyes.
Or maybe not. It caught Deadlift off guard. Now a shoulder charge gets her back in chart. But yeah, unorthodox offense might be the best weapon against the daughter of Hella.
Might be, but we've seen what Deadlift will do to uphold honor. That's what our whole thing with Swole Brittles was about. And their match at the Scared Circle is a match of the year contender, folks. They tore the house down before the Dragon and Eddie collapsed the ring, and just an absolute power show.
Head over to twitch.tv/2MB Studios to watch the Scared Circle, as well as our YouTube channel to see every episode and pay-per-view of QAW in definition.
And let us know your thoughts on Twitter and use that hashtag QAW lore as you learn how our lore is as deep as the encyclopedia is big.
It's as deep as Sex Trap, if you know what I mean.
I certainly do. Please call me back, Sex Trap.
She's well read, that's what I meant.
Yes, it is. And now look at this, just that backbreaker throwing her up into his suplex.
The Valkyries asserting their dominance early. The since undefeated Slamazon, since obtaining the championship, has not lost a tag or singles contest.
I mean, that's probably why she's entered the tag division. That's probably why she had the tag team partnership elimination especial. She hungers for more competition, and she longs for new challenges. As her and Beltina have been, they've been together for months now.
Jet setting around the world. You wonder if she's going to be adding Breckstream and Claire Bear to her burn board. She has single-handedly run through every member of the QAW women's roster, except for new competitors like Crusher Cavaclaw.
Yeah, Crusher Cavaclaw, Ginger Snapped, but again, folks, in the division, in tonight's main event, formerly the best friends in AC Power, but AC Volt and Baby Powers finally settle their feud as they go one-on-one.
They're on again, they're off again. The baby's forgiven AC Volts. AC Volts has wanted to, bury the hatchet after a sledgehammer got buried in her back, but Breckstream now looking to bury the Slamazon's chances of winning.
Taking her for a swing. Breckstream showing off her power.
My goodness, making the Slamazon swing on a star or be in a swing state, depending on your proclivities here. All of that in sandals and socks.
Impressive stuff.
1, 2, got a little ahead of myself. I'm kind of willing Willard to get the pinfalls going when they should.
I have to say, Breckstream is handling herself very well here. I thought she was in for one hell of a contest up against the Valkyries, but her and Claire Bear seem to be an odd pairing that work.
Seem to be. Armringer brings Claire Bear down first. This is the first time Claire Bear is checking into this match, and immediately the Slamazon grounds her.
Yes, yeah.
And Willard presenting to the camera. Gross.
Very gross indeed, but yeah, Claire Bear, she can take a lot of punishment, but she dishes it out. She's wily in there. You never know what kind of move she's going to pull next.
Absolutely. She was one of the last 3 competitors in the Especial, her, Ginger Snapped, and Deadlift, and now not afraid of the Slamazon, not intimidated one bit as she eats a headbutt.
Absolutely not, but yeah, she's a type she'll run into a brick wall until it comes crashing down.
Ow. Okay, yep, thank you, Ginger. Ginger Snap gave me a wedgie. Fuck.
She did, and then she ran out in the hall. But look at that, Breckstream pulling on Slamazon's head across the ropes there, saving her partner, but no, Slamazon dragging out Claire Bear now.
It's a perfectly good pair of underpants, ruined.
Don't worry, folks. Our sponsor tonight is QAW Underpants, made by Fruit of the Loom, but it's a potential lawsuit if I say Fruit of the Loom, so we're going to have to edit that last part out.
Yep, if we've learned anything from QAW post-production, it's that Brett will fix every problem.
He certainly does. Brett definitely isn't a guy we found on Craigslist.
Not at all, and he's not one of the town's children.
No, he definitely isn't. But now, look at what are they going to do here?
Forearms, not even...
Oh, God!
Pop-up slam, cover. Breckstream going to break it up? Yes. They are still in this as the Valkyries are standing tall.
And now look at this Deadlift taking out Breckstream, but that just slamming suplex there. Good God.
Front release suplex a la Cody Rhodes, who recently won his last name back, because that's a real thing, and sometimes QAW and real wrestling are both crazy.
Absolutely. We might be crazy, but we are fair. And now Claire Bear with that signature neck breaker, now beckoning up Deadlift to her feet, looking to put her down with the ear piercer.
Ear piercer right to the abdomen. She's going to have to cover. Deadlift is a strong competitor. 1, 2, no! The Slamazon having enough faith in her partner to kick out on her own.
I mean, that's what the Slamazon expects. In her tag team partner, she expects that they can bring it out the way that she can, and she can last the way she can. And Deadlift is fulfilling that quota in spades.
I feel like Breckstream may have not had enough eggs. She's recovering on the outside. Whoa!
What?
But back up to her feet!
I don't know if that worked out the way it was supposed to, but yeah, Claire Bear already recovered here.
Decapitating senton, it collapsed both members, and now Deadlift trying to get back into this. What an unusual attack. Oh! Cover! 1.
Attention QAW fans. The QAW is not what it seems. I have the truth. I appear before you unidentified for my safety and yours. I am working from the inside with a small group of loyal, unidentified individuals to bring about the revolution that the QAW desperately needs. We call ourselves You and I. You may refer to me as You. The revolution is coming, and the truth will be exposed. What comes after Q? You. And I am coming after the QAW. I am You. You and I. Together, we are we.
Kick out at 1. Claire Bear is easily the most unpredictable competitor in the QAW women's division.
Perhaps the entire show, but yeah, now Deadlift, look at this, her almost just allowing her to tag in Breck Stream, looking for that strong challenge, but looking to take her down here, spine buster.
My goodness, just hefting her up on the shoulder like, Stop and Shop groceries you regret buying. Shout out to Stop and Shop. Stop and Shop. Do you hate your employees? We do too. Stop and Shop.
We were just talking about how much we hate Brett, but now already Breck Stream bringing it to Deadlift. This is not going the way the Valkyries planned at all. I mean, they might be two powerhouses and two phenomenal singles competitors, but this is their first ever time being a tag team. They're going to have to learn how to work together better.
Well, it's hard to find success in any other way than pounding your knuckles into a competitor. 1. Kick out at 1. The Slamazon asserts her dominance.
She certainly does.
Go to the back. Breck Stream's in trouble here. Oh, European uppercut staggers the champion. Claire Bear now playing to the crowd.
Oh, now look at this, hitting Slamazon. She's hit it with the flapjack flip.
Flapjack flip. The Slamazon's been turned inside out.
And now bringing her up, she might be looking to put Slamazon away. If she can hit the bacon breaker, this might... No, Slamazon kicks out. Stops that attempt.
One step ahead is the QAW Women's Champion.
Oh, locking her and bringing her down. She's got her into boa constrictor. Is Breck Stream going to get a tap?
In the Valkyrie's corner, Willard is tickling the ribs of Breck Stream.
Come on, Willard. Get your hands out there. But there, Breck Stream's escaped. Elbow to the head. That's how you get out.
Surprising endurance there from Breck Stream, who we've only seen compete twice now in QAW, showing some absolutely necessary endurance here against the women's champion.
Breck Stream has been carrying this match. If you ask me, she has been doing, again, a new competitor, an unknown, but an absolute powerhouse. She is a big surprise here, almost looking to spoil the debut of the Valkyries.
Breck Stream doing breakfast stuff, and is she going to pull off the upset here? Gutbuster. Oh! Bully name strike, a la Kung Fu Bruno. Claire Bear watching tape, paying attention.
Bringing up Slamazon, hits her. She hit her with the kick and caboodle.
Kick and caboodle, is this enough?
Is that going to be it?
2, no! Whoa! And Deadlift sent flying. My goodness. The surprising tandem here of Claire Bear and Breck Stream working together.
Yeah, this is incredible. But now Claire Bear being dumped to the outside. But that's some veteran stuff. We've seen tag teams working together for months who don't have the kind of synchronicity that Claire and Breck Stream have. This is incredible, folks.
I mean, you can call them whatever you want. Hashtag the Breakfast Club, hashtag the Bacon Story, but Slamazon looking to slam the book closed on this. Oh, underdog story.
Oh my God! Now Slamazon just stomping on Claire Bear there. We know that Slamazon doesn't stay down for long. You have to press it when she's down.
Absolutely, as a new metal group once said, yeah, you push it. Oh, Destino!
It almost looked like Slamazon was going to hit her power slam there, but Claire reversed out of it, and Breck Stream is out on her feet in the corner.
Rolling reverse DDT a la Tetsuya Naito from New Japan. Again, if we get QAW Japan rolling, our wrestlers are ready. Deadlift collecting herself on the outside.
Yeah, and Slamazon trying to get her breath too, and just draping Claire Bear across the ropes.
And now the Slamazon disrupting Breck Stream there. What does she have in mind?
Breck Stream
going to stop her? No! Like the greatest wrestler, just watched it happen.
I'm not sure why Breck Stream, she could have ran interference there, but no, now she's back in. Breaks it up.
I think Breck Stream is so used to being a singles that she was surprised at what she needed to do, and now being held up. Queen's Arrow Suplex.
Oh, God, but now Claire Bear up to her feet, looking to take a chance.
What? She staggered the Slamazon. Oh. but she just gets fought off, sent into the Valkyrie corner. Oh! Now the Slam's on laughing at Claire Bear.
God, when you have that kind of power, that's what you can do. You can use the turnbuckle as a weapon, just slamming them into those harsh pads. But now, she's looking to put a period on the end of the sentence. Oh. Slam is on, power slam.
Rextreme is down, cover. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. The Valkyrie successful.
It didn't go as smoothly as they planned, both by just the ingenuity of Claire Bear and the sheer surprising force of Breckstream. But yes, they've made good on their promise. They are here to dominate the QAW Women's Tag Division, folks. The Valkyries are here. Look out, Pruden popping out.
Not to be outdone, Claire Bear successfully piercing the ear of Deadlift, Flapjack Suplex. Breckstream and Claire Bear came to play.
They certainly did. And now with Claire Bear, with this team up with potential team up with Tommy Jr. and the Punisher, perhaps in the wings. New things on the horizon, folks. It's a new season of QAW, and make sure you follow us on Instagram at Quarantine Action Wrestling. Check us out every Thursday at 8 p.m. And thanks so much for being with us. And coming up next, Juicebox has issued a non-title open challenge, so we're gonna have to see who takes them up on it.
Hashtag sip sip. Here comes the juicy one.
Governor showed his crotch there and then just cold cocking Zip, and now locking him in politics again.
This could be it. Does Zip have enough? Does he have a rebuttal? He does not.
While the state of New Jersey would have benefited from your leadership, I'm glad to say that they will instead continue to benefit from mine.
Hello? Yes. I was wondering if I could schedule an appointment.
Has your boss coerced you into lying to Congress under oath? Are FBI agents knocking on your door wanting to know things like the truth? Then call me. I'm Guy Petrillo, and I'm the attorney other attorneys call when they're under federal investigation. I've helped dozens of attorneys who are facing decades of prison time get their sentences reduced. I have 25 years of experience and absolutely zero scruples. Perjury, money laundering, treason. No crime is too big. I'll defend literally anyone. So don't take the blame for something your boss paid you to do. Call me today.
The law office of Guy Petrillo cannot guarantee you won't go to jail. Working with Guy Petrillo may involve throwing friends and loved ones under the bus. Call 1-800-489-4968 for a free consultation.
Do you love bacon? Do you love Pop Rocks? Wish you could have them together? Well, now you can. Introducing Sizzling Bacon Candy. It sizzles like Pop Rocks. It tastes vaguely like bacon. The candy's so good, it'll make you say,
Bacon shouldn't be candy.
Sizzling Bacon Candy, from the makers of Circus Peanuts and Black Licorice.
I don't want to eat this.
Not available in stores.
Everybody give a nice warm what up and a nice cold sip to your new champion. You like my digs? I made Diamond David Thomas buy me this gazebo, that stupid mustache walrus. Let's go. I figured I'm on my way to the arena. What's a better night than tonight to have my first title defense? So bring me your best, bring me your strongest, bring me your most handsome. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna take him down. And hey, it's Diamond David Thomas. Nice push, dude. Anyway, I thought I could take this title from a real champion. Someone fun like Lloyd or Road Rage or anybody really, but that wasn't the case. So I had to come into the ring and I had to take somebody down. I don't even remember his name. He smelled like a 3-day-old tuna sandwich and he looked like one too. Anyway. Feels good to be the champ. I'll tell you what, I got a question for you. And you already know the answer. So, y'all thirsty? Sip, sip.
The open challenge of Juicebox lies ahead, the now new QAW Men's Champion.
And who's going to take him up on this challenge? And yes, of course, the man, he may not know where he is, but he always seems to know when the open challenges happen, folks. Steve Delfino is coming to the ring.
Steve Delfino, in our inaugural QAW Rumble, was the last man eliminated by Perjury Polapo. He's a finalist in the Wellington Classic Tournament. Every time the QAW Men's Championship is within reach, Steve Delfino is reaching out his hand.
Again, just like Marabuse, there will be a time in the sun for Steve Delfino, and he might be looking to get it tonight. If he can defeat Juicebox here tonight, you gotta think that'll put him in line for a future title shot.
Absolutely, this is a non-title matchup. The first competitor to score pinfall or submission will be the victor, and Steve with everything to gain, Juicebox with everything to lose.
We will see, but making his entrance for the first time as our QAW Men's Champion. Get that hashtag going, hashtag SipSip. It's Juicebox, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely successful, victorious over KTD, shutting the mouth of Mr. 315, and now he reigns supreme. Lloyd Legacy Sharp on the shelf, Tommy Jr. dethroned.
Juicebox, he's had to have an eye behind him. You know, Tommy Jr. is still salty over that and looking to get his title back, perhaps. But again, he's been partying it up because he deserves it. He cashed in that contract as perfectly as he could and utilized that. Wait, it's Rich again.
The future is here. The future is now.
The Future is attacking our men's champion. He threw him into the ropes. Willard tossing him out here, but yeah, that sneak attack on Juicebox there.
In a rare instance of doing his job, Willard getting the Future's attacked 3 men tonight.
Got an absolute rampage. And again, we don't have a security team, folks. Diamond David fired them months ago, but the match has already started. Juicebox is going to have to go against Steve.
We fired the security team to secure the funds to hire KTD, and what a decision.
What a decision indeed. Yeah, what a decision of Juicebox to still participate in this match. And I mean, he wanted the best competition possible, and they weren't available, so we got Steve. And either way, he's still, I mean, just grounding Juicebox. Steve has got the advantage early.
Absolutely does. Steve Delfino and Juicebox now. You gotta think Juicebox is mentally thrown off his game, and he's already fighting the sleepiest and the least predictable men's competitor here in Steve Delfino.
I mean, yeah, he might be asleep always, and he might not know where he is, but he still is a damn fine wrestler, as we're evidence here. I mean, look at these impressive, just this technical skill.
Certainly. Oh, Steve Delfino trying for a clubbing blow there. Juicebox, no slouch, big back elbow. And of course, yes, Gutbuster here applied by Juicebox. Get those hashtags going. Sip, sip if you think it's going to be Juicebox. Get Delfino going if you think it's going to be Steve. Because it's not, if you use hashtag Steve, it could be confused with don't touch our nuts. Don't do that.
It could be. And all our best to Steve, as his contract with the Don't Touch Our Nuts robot squad is tenuous at best. And I mean, also tenuous is, I mean, Juicebox here. We just saw again Rich Dembowski, the Future, a new attitude as of late. Cover.
1. Kick out at 1.
A new attitude, just seeming like not getting the opportunities he deserves, having problems with just the sheer maniacal booking here in QAW, folks. We have monsters, we have aliens, we have squirrels in robot suits. The Future is sick of it. He wants to get back to just old-fashioned wrestling like he did in Japan, and he's looking to take any opportunity he can. Oh, but now look at this, a last straw on Steve Delfino.
1, 2, no, but it's not the last straw for Steve. And yeah, we've been saying it all night. QAW is ready to expand back to Japan. Looks like the Future is looking to make us say domo arigato, Mr. Futuro.
Perhaps, and now, yet reversing that chop there, just a solid DDT. If attacking the head of Steve, you might get more confused than he already is.
Oh, cheats out the back there, clubbing blow to the back of the head. Super kick!
Whoa, spinning Juicebox around. Juicebox didn't see that coming at all.
That's the thing. If you underestimate Steve Delfino, he will surprise you, and he could skip to the head of the line of the QAW men's division.
And also,
or fall asleep. You never know.
You skip to the line or sleep at the back of it. But yeah, and again, we saw he by all rights, he probably should have won the Wellington Classic until Wellington Arms inserted himself at the very end there to fight Steve himself. So Steve, in a different timeline, could be our men's champion right now.
Certainly. Steve is one of the members of QAW's wiki that has been updated recently. Check out his background along with Lilac Dreams, Ellen, that's right, that Ellen, and other competitors here in QAW.
Big swing on Juicebox, folks. It looks like we had a training seminar on the giant swing this week. Popular move tonight, but taking him down to a feet, the crowd loves it.
1, 2, no! And I just got a memo from Moon 60, not 60. Thanks, Mr. Neptune, saying that he's perfectly fine with people using the big swing.
You know, we really have to get rid of the memo system we have set up. It's just a dumbwaiter that brings up notes from the locker room. People have been sending us stuff all night.
Yeah, he's a moron. I really hate that waiter who keeps walking those notes up.
I know, right? Get out of here, Brent.
Oh, open face slap there to Steve Delfino. No, you don't think.
Oh, he is, and against the narrow part of the arena, outside superplex. My God!
Right on top of a full ice cream sandwich. Thank you again to the governor for all those pork funds.
And this is our audience cam, folks. They consumed 200 box tops in order to become our audience cam corner holder of the night. Give it up for little Sasha Duke Cohen. That's right, Sasha Duke Cohen.
Her blood type is cardboard.
It certainly is now. Might have to see the doctor in order to get some pills for that. But yeah,
do
back
not
into the
send children to the doctor.
He is a licensed medical practitioner despite his horrible attitude in the ring.
Still not a good reason. Okay, Juicebox firing up.
Bringing it up here, looking to get something going against Steve Delfino. Steve, again, he always puts up a great fight. He might have a pretty solid chance here because, again, Juicebox dealing with that pre-match attack from the future.
Absolutely. He's not the man that we're used to seeing here, but he's certainly man enough to keep competitive with Steve Delfino, who nails him with a franchise belly-to-belly suplex.
Juicebox was probably going for a Bronco Buster there in the corner, but Steve not letting it happen.
Absolutely, and the future dubs himself the franchise of QAW. You wonder if, he's obviously sending a message, but if that message is that he wants the title.
Absolutely, he wants to be at the top of the division, and he wants his name on the marquee. That's for sure. And
another running knee strike, knee trembler. 1, 2, Will is slapping the forehead of Steve Delfino, who woke up.
He did. Steve's been awake this whole match, but now, looks like Juicebox looking to put an end to it, finally bringing up Steve to his feet, tuning up the band, sipping up the band. Tour Stopper.
Tour Stopper to Steve. Did the beard absorb the impact? 1, 2, 3. It did not. Steve is down. That's the end of Steve's tour.
Well, it wasn't a title defense, but Juicebox still looking to just be out in the ring. He wants to be a fighting champion, and he looks like he's looking for a way to gauge up his potential next challenger. But one hell of an effort there from Steve Delfino, and one hell of an effort from Juicebox, again, dealing with that pre-match attack. But Juicebox is victorious.
Certainly is. Steve Delfino trying to catch his breath there. He gave everything that he had in this matchup. The QAW Men's Champion, he's on top for a reason, folks. Overcoming both the Real Deal and Tommy Jr., taking Tommy Jr. by surprise. He is the standard bearer of the franchise of QAW.
Well, folks, coming up right after this in the main event, it's the power's gone out.
I thought we paid the bill.
I
was gone for a week. I told you to pay it. What?
What's this? Is it? Oh my God! It's you, folks! We're hearing from our technicians. His transmissions have been interrupting the show all night, folks. He's been issuing cryptic warnings. Speaking of a reckoning coming for QAW, and it looks like he's here. He wants a piece of Juicebox right now.
He doesn't want a piece, he wants the whole box. He is on his way, and he is not giving Juicebox an escape route. And I think the champion's looking to answer his challenge.
Who is this mysterious... he looks like Batman almost, without the ears, and just a completely covered face with a Neptune-esque physique, but either way...
He looks like Batman if Batman skipped core work.
he's the icon, the legend, the myth. It's you, folks, you.
Yep. Cupping his ear because I don't know if he can hear in that thing.
I don't know either. Is everything he's wearing made of leather? That was the loudest walk I've ever heard.
Is this a match?
It's a match. Willard's letting it happen. You up against Juicebox.
All right. Neckbreaker to you.
Okay.
The fuck?
What? You's not doing so great here.
Why is this a match?
Why is this happening? Another neck breaker.
Well, you is certainly fat.
He wears all leather. Now look at Juicebox hitting with the last straw.
1, 2, 3. All right, well, we did that.
What the fuck was that? What the? Is this a reckoning?
No! By no definition is this a reckoning!
What was reckoned?
I don't know! Alright, well, you lost. He debuted.
Congrats to you for his debut.
His debut? Oh, God. Well, that was a waste. Now we have our main event ahead. We're facing Fultz versus Baby Poppers. Don't go anywhere. Oh, fuck. Fat guy just wandered in.
It's so fucking stupid.
You said you couldn't be with someone who didn't believe in you. Well, I believed in you. I just didn't believe in me. I love you.
I wrote you 365 letters. I wrote you every day for a year.
You wrote me?
It wasn't over. But still, it wasn't over.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
It's you. It's always been you.
When you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with someone, you want to start the rest of your life right away.
Me? I'm scared of everything. I'm scared of what I saw. I'm scared of what I did, of who I am. And most of all, I'm scared of walking out of this room and never feeling the rest of my whole life like the way I feel when I'm with you.
But the thing is, what I'm trying to say very inarticulately is that I'm in fact, perhaps despite appearances, I like you very much, just as you are.
That's what's wrong with you. You should be kissed and often, and by someone who knows how.
Being with you is the only way I could have a full and happy life. You're the girl of my dreams, and apparently, I'm the man of yours.
Do I make you horny, baby? Yeah.
We're not goons. We're not bullies. No matter what people say or do, we have to be ourselves. And we're gonna stick together. You know why? Because we are ducks. And ducks fly together. No, it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be really hard. And we're gonna have to work at it every day. But I can do that because I want you. I want all of you. Forever. You and me. Every day.
We were on a break.
How about coffee, drinks, dinner? For as long as we both shall live.
Mankind. That word should have new meaning for all of us today.
We can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in our common interests.
Perhaps it's fate that today is the 4th of July, and you will once again be fighting for our freedom. But not from tyranny, oppression, or persecution, but from annihilation.
We are fighting for our fight to live, to exist.
Should we win the day, the 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day the world declared in one voice. We're going to survive.
We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We will live on. Today we celebrate our Independence
Day. Yay!
Well, we're dabbing our eyes from the debut of you, and now here's a competitor who loves letters. It's Baby Powers taking on AC Volts.
She loves letters and she loves rapping. Again, we saw that hit single from Baby Powers, A Scared Circle. And speaking of, folks, look out for the coming QAW album featuring the musical talents of our entire roster, debuting anywhere where you can listen to your music. But again, coming to the ring, the former tag team of AC Power. Last time we saw these two tussle, Baby Powers drove a sledgehammer into AC Volts' spine, somehow managing to not paralyze her, but they're looking to perhaps make amends through fists here tonight in your main event.
Well, misery and anger and heartbreak make strange bedfellows, as you certainly understand, Buckley. The last time we saw AC Volts, she was tussling with Ham Slanwich and the Sex Trap, and now looking to get out of that menage a two and put some pain on the Baby Powers.
And AC Volts, the former member of the generation, now looking to make her way to the ring, a former women's champion and still our most dominant women's champion, but Slamazon's looking to take that record for herself, folks. It's AC Volts.
It is coming to the ring through that shroud of smoke, that winner's aura. AC Volts needing to recapture some of the magic, some of the drama that brought her such success as the QAW women's champion.
We'll see, and she's been working with Juicebox. She's been working with the Boston's biggest bad boy, James Maloney. It looks like she's trying to set herself on a better path, trying to learn the ways of face, looking to perhaps have a better attitude around her fellow competitors and herself. And we'll have to see if a victory can spotlight that going forward.
Certainly, the win-loss record of AC Volts, undeniable. As you said, the first ever QAW women's champion only really hit a stumbling block in the form of the Slamazon, who's gone on to major success and victory, and now the rap stylings of Baby Powers taking on AC Volts. Here we go. Misses immediately.
All right, not a great start, but I mean, this might be an 8 mile to victory here, but we'll have to see if AC Volts can have her own redemption song play, if she can perhaps take down Baby Powers. And Baby Powers has had, again, we have to say, she has yet to capture any gold, but she's had a very impressive record in QAW, winning that women's battle royal before labor pains and just having success ever since. We'll have to see who can finally put a pin in this beef.
And if you like putting pins in beef, head over to QAWmerch.com/Omaha Steaks. That's right, if Chris Jericho on his own podcast is going to promote them, why not QAW? Do you like meat to your door? Omaha Steaks.
And if you don't like Omaha Steaks, folks, but you still love your red meat, why not check out West Virginia Beef? That's right, you go to a shed and there's just beef in a wheelbarrow. Take as much as you want, but you have to leave 4 doubloons.
I think that's where you used to work.
It certainly is. I'm not saying West Virginia Beef pays me 1 doubloon for every sale they get, but I'm also not saying it.
Baby Powers going to work on AC Volts there. This surprising rivalry. As you said, they were once AC Power, once a tag team that I think only teamed up maybe once or twice. Oh, back heel kick there.
It was a short-lived team before they eventually went their separate ways. But again, we have the first competitors in the first ever women's Extreme Rules match, in which Baby Powers took a sledgehammer to AC Volts' spine, but this has been heated, folks.
Oh, bit of a calf crusher there. Whoa, creative way to get out of that one. Making Baby Powers eat some soul food. You will not find that in the lineup of Gerbers.
And we know, much like how babies can learn multiple languages because of their ability to absorb new information, Baby Powers, her move repertoire grows deeper by the day, always busting out something new every time we see her. And now she's She's a plane, and she launches AC Volts to the outside.
Burying a baby, but also a co-ed shoulder into the midsection. Hard to say if that hurts or if it does more damage to Baby Powers.
Well, we know somebody who took a ton of damage just now was you. Teasing his debut all episode and then immediately getting his ass kicked by Juicebox. Welcome to QAW, you.
I mean, I guess. Here goes Baby Powers.
Oh, again, missing it. These jumps to the outside don't ever work, but our competitors insist on trying them, folks.
And I'm sorry, folks, I don't mean to shade any individual competitor of QAW, but he got in 0 offense. I've never seen that happen in a match.
Well, I mean, could have just stumbled on his way out. It was his first time in the 2MB arena, the first time in the big leagues in QAW. This ain't WWE or AEW, folks. It's QAW.
It's not Raw, it's Cause. Baby Powers looks to soar to new heights. Cover. 1. Kick out at 1. As is QAW tradition. And folks, if you're a QAW traditionalist, head over to QAWmerch.com/QAW Family Crest. Do you want to put a bunch of fucking symbols on a shield? We'll send you a paper outline.
The paper outline, you got to fill in the rest. It's your family, do your own damn crest. And now just, Baby Powers, oh, look, it's spinning on top of AC Volts.
Look at her go, spinning like a top. Oh, and slapping her in the back of the head. Just to remind AC Volts, she is a fierce competitor.
No respect at all.
Absolutely. Bet it on the baby, folks. If you want to take Tommy Jr. up on some action in the Twitch chat, go ahead and bet some money on the baby.
Absolutely. And again, folks, one last time, if you have not followed or subscribed to 2MB Studios, please do so. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to the channel at no additional cost to you, and you can actually help the channel raise some money and support providing a venue for all these talented performers, wrestlers, artists, comedians to get their content out into the world. And make sure to resubscribe every month.
If you like Hello World, if you like The Rehash, if you like Mind Over Matter, if you like Quarantine Action Wrestling, don't be shy with those bits, those subscribes, and those follows.
Absolutely. And now, smart move from AC Volts. They're rolling out to the apron so that Baby Powers going to hit her with any object permanence, and now just cold cocky her in the face.
Baby Powers was impressed that she could jump over the rope. Shocker!
Shocker on the baby. I don't like saying that sentence, but either way, going for a cover.
1, 2, no!
Ooh.
Surprising endurance from the baby. And as you said, we're not going to revisit how she got there. We're just going to admire her tenacity.
Apparently, and now AC Volts beckoning Baby Powers to her feet. And yes, Forked Lightning, a new move in AC Volts' arsenal.
Rolling cutter. 1, 2, no!
Whew.
You might try to change, but you'll never change Baby Powers. That fighting spirit is not going anywhere.
Not at all, God. And this has been building up for months, folks. I mean, former friends turned to bitter rivals, and now just deciding that tonight ends it. Whoever comes out on top will win those the respect of the other, and already just a natural selection there from Baby Powers.
1. Kick out a 1. Natural selection a la Charlotte Flair. You can follow her on Instagram. Go ahead and search for Charlotte Flair. You'll find her.
You probably will.
Tilt-a-whirl arm drag. And now Baby Powers sent to the outside. AC Volts looking to follow up. What does she have in store here?
Don't worry. This move will probably hit. No,
it will not. Absolutely not.
And we're back to our Sasha camcorder footage there, bouncing her head off the apron. Again, thank you so much to Atlanta, Georgia. You've been good to us.
Certainly have. Go ahead and bite into a rich Georgia peach, but not a baby one. See you chuckling there, Buckley. Have anything on your mind?
Nope.
Good.
Rolls her back into the ring.
Certainly does. And now for the change of subject.
Oh! Ooh.
Baby Powers vaulting to her feet and connecting with a jumping kick to the temple.
Gosh, you reversed that quicker than I reversed the way this conversation was going, and now bring it down, hitting AC Volts object permanence.
Will AC Volts remember this? 1, 2, no! AC Volts out at 2. The baby perplexed.
God, I mean that is one hell of a move there. Just that shifting of the weight and driving her opponent's face just right into the mat. That object permanence is devastating, folks.
Certainly is. Oh! Get real reality check clothesline. Missing a stomp. Check in with Beef Wellington to see how many missed stomps we had tonight.
I think Willard lost one of his contacts. He's looking outside.
Damn it, Willard, pay attention. Baby Powers rolling out of the boot there. Oh! Shot to the ribs. You hope not the floating ribs, because my goodness, you hope all the ribs... Oh, there we go. That one to the forehead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Swole!
Teaching Baby Powers her numbers as well as her letters, kicking her ASS, but now just, again, a DDT, folks. AC Volts has got the upper hand.
Pimp Juice DDT, a la Yujiro Takahashi. Again, we are ready for QAW Japan, folks. Just you wait. Oh!
I hope you're listening. Oh.
Arigatou gozaimasu, all of our Japanese viewers. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, Baby Powers proving that she is Ichiban. These are Japanese words.
The Japanese influence on QAW is deep. I mean, Diamond David just training for months in the Doji Forest and creating his new martial art Taekwondo David, as well as Kung Fu Bruno picking up influences from Japan. The partnership seems only inevitable.
Absolutely. DDT, All Japan Pro Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling. DDT, check them out all. They have their own streaming services, and they're not racist like the WWE.
They certainly aren't, and neither are we, folks. Again, Pandemic is every Thursday night at 8 p.m. And oh, look at that, a rattler kick from Baby Powers. AC Volts might be out.
Cover. 1, 2. No! Kick out at 2.
They've been at it for almost 10 minutes.
Absolutely, kick to the back. If you want to learn how to not be racist, go and head over to 3weeks.courses. You can learn how to be open-minded. DEI courses available and taught by people who know best. 3courses.weeks/don't be a jerk.
They are fantastic. And now look at this again. Forked lightning on Baby Powers. That might be it.
Color. 1, 2. No, not yet. Baby Powers will not nap.
These competitors are throwing bombs. They're looking to put a pin in that beef, Omaha steak style. But again, jeez, all of the hatred just boiling up, and now another object permanence on AC Volts.
They're hitting each other with everything they have. 1, 2. No, AC Volts won't stay down. This is part of what. Go ahead.
Kick out after kick out.
Good. I'm glad we went back for that.
We did.
Jawbreaker there to Baby Powers. It's back to the ropes and completely whiffs.
Oh no. Pulling an Eddie there, trying to do something impressive.
And now Baby Powers just mocking her, daring her to get back to her feet. And Polecocks are right in the face.
God. This is
laughing at her.
This is brutal. Oh my God. Don't try for it again.
Checking her wrist. Is it baby o'clock?
It's gonna be. Oh my God. Pulling her. Wait, her leg's stuck in the barricade.
Oh
what
my God!
What is happening? What is this?
This is brutal.
Oh my God!
What is AC Volts doing to a baby?
Baby Powers is still trapped. Look at it. It's still trapped in there.
This is. Oh! Baby Powers trying to fight out of the barricade.
This is the most horrifying thing I've ever seen.
She's fighting out. Oh, and finally comes loose. That was terrible.
It looked like she was being pulled into another dimension, pulled into the upside down. That was horrendous.
Buckley, you realize that happened near the flames. Was Essie trying to pull her to hell?
I don't know. She may have been. God, the otherworldly effects that people have on the QAW is just insane.
The first ever QAW Women's Champion was Zesty Esty, the fiery one, the Capsaicin Queen, who was overcome by AC Volts, who may have just been trying to pull Baby Powers into a pocket dimension.
Or perhaps the Gourmet. I mean, his connection to the spirit world. But either way, Baby Powers is not daunted. She fought out, and she has one thing on her mind: is getting revenge against AC Volts.
It's one of the great things about babies. You can traumatize them a bunch, and they won't remember anything.
Yep.
Cover! 1, 2. Oh, and AC Volts kicks out like she's trapped in a microwave.
That helicopter head scissors there, not enough. And this has been insane, folks. They've been going for over 10 minutes. They've put each other through. I think they've used every trick in their arsenal. There's no more thinking here. It's only fists. Oh.
Hey, Buckley.
Yeah.
How do you unload a barrel of Baby Powers?
How?
Nicely.
Okay.
Trapping and now spinning on top of AC Volts.
Ooh. No respect.
Now AC Volt's opening her legs for sharp-eyed audience members. She lives a lifestyle, folks.
Certainly does. And now it looks like, oh, what is the baby got in mind? Oh, God, huge Claymore kick.
1, 2, now! Even a new trick from her toy box is not enough to keep the voltage one down.
This is insane, folks. This is your main event. This is QAW.
Tilt-a-whirl arm drag takes down Baby Powers. AC Volt's firing up. The baby now more disoriented by that than by being pulled into a pocket dimension, and AC Volt's misses a dropkick.
She slips there, but manages to recover.
Gets a slingshot dropkick, couldn't miss there in the corner. Now going to work on the legs of the baby.
Well, both our competitors are pretty tired here, but now Baby Power still managing to bust out a rattler there, and now just twisting up AC Volts.
Oh, going for putting a smile on her face. Shout out to Heath Ledger, who's watching somewhere.
Shout out to Heath Ledger, as always. But yeah, is AC Volts? No, not tapping out. Baby Powers is not done yet.
Certainly is not. What does she have in store next for the former QAW Women's Champion, who takes her down?
AC Volt's going up to the top. She might be looking to hit Lightning Strike, but Baby Power's up against the ropes. Oh!
Wow! Was able to work the angles there. Flying dropkick.
We've seen a couple violations of the laws of physics this match already, but missile dropkick following up with a shocker. That might be enough to put down the baby.
Physics be damned. The static friction might be too much. It might keep Baby Powers down. 1, 2, no!
Oh.
3 shockers. It's not enough to keep down Baby Powers.
3 shockers, 2 forked lightnings, multiple object permanences, a claymore kick. These ladies, they are doing everything they can, and now bringing up Baby Powers, maybe looking to hit the lightning strike. Right. She does.
Grounds the baby, cover.
Is that it?
1, 2, no! She must have rubber shoes or something, Buckley.
How is this not? It's seemingly having no effect, but also not. AC Volts is still in it. They're bringing out the best in each other, it would seem. This absolute hellacious contest. This is another match of the year contender, folks.
Great partners sometimes make great rivals. Snake eyes to the baby. And there's the running dropkick. AC Powers is feeling it now, putting it together. AC Volts, excuse me.
Willard checking on Baby Power. She might be knocked out, but no, AC Volt's having none of it. She's back in there.
Brutal stuff. Baby Powers is out on her feet. Oh, she was playing possum.
Yes, it looks like it. I don't think that face training has had much effect on AC Volts, but no, she saw right through what Baby Powers was doing, maybe, and now just taking Volts for a spin.
Airplane spin is this enough. 1, 2, no! I thought that was it, Buckley.
I thought it was 2. I mean, they've been in there for over 15 minutes, folks. This is insane. Baby Power is trying to take off from the runway.
Now the baby measuring her. Natural selection.
Not another one. Jeez, what do they need to do? This is one hell of a main event, folks. Wait, no.
It's Sextrap.
Sextrap is in here. She's attacking both competitors. Willard's thrown out the match. Sextrap has ruined this amazing main event.
Well, folks, I mean, Sextrap attacked both. We have the first step. It's a no contest.
It's a no contest. She ruined the match, much like she ruined my heart. What an ending, folks.
Well, tune in next week, Thursdays, 8 o'clock, twitch.tv/2MB. Fuck you, Sextrap.
Love you. Sextrap.
You didn't think you were going home without hearing from me, did you? Open challenges? Open challenges, Juicebox? The future doesn't take open challenges. Open challenges are for the losers in the back that they don't know how to book. Open challenges are for guys that have 1 foot out the door and 1 foot in the grave. I'll fight you when the money's right. I'll fight you when the millions and millions of the Future's fans can put it on their future calendar. I'll fight you when on the front of the building in 100-foot letters it says tonight only the future of QAW. And also Juicebox. And I know you're gonna write your little cutesy rap songs about me. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, it's not gonna stop me from stomping your guts out and taking the gold. And your time with your future is drawing near. As for the rest of you, the doctor, the governor, the rest of the roster, I'm getting back to my roots. And my roots were whatever it takes. And you've seen me physically. There's only 3 or 4 living, non-monster human beings in the QAW that can even hang with me. If you mix that with whatever it takes, you guys are all in a lot of trouble. Because if I'm gonna do whatever it takes, and you're gonna give it the old college try, the Lloyd legacy, let's play it down the middle and let the chips fall where they may, the chips are gonna fall right on your head. Whatever it takes is the new family motto. I'm the future of QAW. And as always, the future looks great.